Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that could change your life. Why successful people say no to almost everything. Have you ever wondered how top achievers manage to stay focused, avoid burnout, and continuously reach their goals? The answer lies in their ability to prioritize and say no to distractions and unimportant tasks. In this video, we'll explore the art of saying no and how it can lead to extraordinary success. We'll uncover the secrets behind the practices of renowned figures like Warren Buffett and Steve Jobs, who mastered the power of focus. By understanding their strategies, you too can apply these principles to your own life. We'll break down the importance of managing your time, setting boundaries, and prioritizing your goals. We'll also share practical tips on how to confidently say no, without feeling guilty or missing out on opportunities. Stick with us as we journey through 10 insightful chapters, each packed with stories, examples, and actionable advice. By the end of this video, you'll have a clearer understanding of how saying no can be your key to achieving greater success and fulfillment. So, let's get started and unlock the secret to why successful people say no to almost everything. Chapter 1. The power of focus. In today's fast-paced world, distractions are everywhere. From the constant ping of notifications on our phones to the endless stream of emails and social media updates, staying focused can seem like an impossible task. However, successful people understand that focus is their most valuable asset. By honing in on what's truly important and saying no to everything else, they can achieve extraordinary results. Take, for example, Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors of all time. Buffett once said, "The difference between successful people and very successful people is that very successful people say no to almost everything." This quote highlights the crucial role that focus plays in his success. By being selective about where he directs his attention, Buffett can dive deep into his chosen endeavors, making informed decisions that yield high returns. Another compelling example is Steve Jobs. When Jobs returned to Apple in 1997, he famously slashed the company's product line from 350 to just 10. By saying no to a vast array of products, Jobs was able to concentrate on perfecting a few key innovations, leading to the creation of iconic products like the iMac, iPod, and iPhone. His ability to focus not only revitalized Apple but also revolutionized entire industries. Focusing on fewer tasks allows for greater depth of thought and creativity. When you spread yourself too thin, you risk mediocrity. But when you say no to distractions and prioritize your core objectives, you can achieve mastery. This is the power of focus. It enables you to channel your energy and resources into what truly matters, yielding exceptional results. In your own life, consider the areas where you can say no. Identify your key priorities and eliminate or delegate tasks that do not align with your primary goals. By doing so, you'll find that your productivity and success will increase significantly. Chapter 2. Time is the most valuable asset. Time is the one resource that we all have in equal measure. No matter who you are or where you come from, each day offers the same 24 hours. Successful people understand that time is their most valuable asset, and they guard it fiercely. They recognize that how they choose to spend their time directly impacts their success. Consider the daily routines of highly successful individuals like Elon Musk and Oprah Winfrey. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, is known for his rigorous time management. He schedules his day in 5-minute blocks, ensuring that every moment is accounted for and spent productively. By meticulously managing his time, Musk can juggle multiple high-stakes projects without sacrificing quality or efficiency. Oprah Winfrey, on the other hand, emphasizes the importance of dedicating time to activities that nourish the mind and body. She starts her day with meditation and exercise, understanding that these practices enhance her focus and productivity throughout the day. By saying no to early meetings or unnecessary engagements, Winfrey ensures that her mornings are reserved for personal growth and well-being. Saying no is a crucial part of protecting your time. It means declining meetings that aren't essential, avoiding tasks that can be delegated, and steering clear of activities that don't align with your goals. It also means being intentional about how you spend your free time, ensuring that it recharges you and prepares you for the challenges ahead. For you, this could mean setting boundaries around your work hours, learning to delegate tasks, or simply saying no to social invitations that don't bring you joy or contribute to your goals. By valuing your time and being selective about how you spend it, you'll find that you have more energy, focus, and capacity to achieve your ambitions. In the end, successful people don't just manage their time, they invest it wisely. They know that every minute spent on something unimportant is a minute taken away from their dreams and goals. By mastering the art of saying no, they ensure that their time is dedicated to what truly matters, paving the way for lasting success. Chapter 3. Prioritizing Goals. Successful people understand that not all tasks are created equal. They know that prioritizing their goals is essential to achieving extraordinary results. By saying no to less important activities, they can focus their energy on what truly matters, driving them closer to their ultimate objectives. One notable example is the story of Gary Keller, co-founder of Keller Williams Realty and author of The One Thing. Keller's philosophy revolves around identifying the most crucial task that will make everything else easier or unnecessary. By focusing on this one task, Keller was able to build one of the largest real estate companies in the world. His approach demonstrates the power of prioritization and the effectiveness of saying no to everything that doesn't align with his main goal. Another example is J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. When writing her first book, Rowling faced numerous challenges, including financial difficulties and single motherhood. Despite these obstacles, she prioritized her goal of finishing the book. She said no to distractions and non-essential tasks, dedicating her time and energy to writing. Her unwavering focus paid off, leading to one of the most successful book series in history. Prioritizing goals involves more than just making a to-do list. It requires a deep understanding of your long-term objectives and the discipline to say no to anything that doesn't contribute to those goals. This means being able to distinguish between urgent tasks and important ones, and always opting for what aligns with your vision. To apply this in your own life, start by clearly defining your top goals. Break them down into smaller, manageable tasks, and identify which ones will have the most significant impact. Say no to tasks that don't support your primary objectives, and resist the urge to multitask, which often leads to diluted focus and subpar results. Remember, every successful person has faced the temptation to deviate from their goals. The key to their success is their ability to remain steadfast, saying no to distractions and yes to their dreams. By prioritizing your goals and protecting your focus, you'll pave the way for your own success, just like the high achievers you admire. Chapter 4. Avoiding burnout. In our quest for success, it's easy to fall into the trap of overworking and eventually burning out. Burnout not only hampers productivity but also affects mental and physical health. Successful people know that avoiding burnout is crucial for sustained achievement, and they do so by strategically saying no to excessive demands. One prominent example is Arianna Huffington, co-founder of the Huffington Post. After collapsing from exhaustion in 2007, Huffington became an advocate for the importance of sleep and work-life balance. She realized that to maintain high performance, she needed to prioritize her well-being. By saying no to late-night emails and back-to-back meetings, Huffington was able to prevent burnout and enhance her productivity. Another inspiring figure is Shonda Rhimes, the creator of hit TV shows like Grey's Anatomy and Scandal. Rhimes learned to say no to projects and commitments that didn't align with her personal and professional goals. She recognized that her creativity and energy were finite resources that needed to be protected. By setting clear boundaries and prioritizing self-care, Rhimes has continued to produce groundbreaking television without sacrificing her health. Avoiding burnout involves more than just taking occasional breaks. It requires a proactive approach to managing your workload and setting realistic limits. This means recognizing your physical and mental limits and having the courage to say no to additional responsibilities when you're at capacity. In your own life, consider implementing strategies to prevent burnout. This might involve scheduling regular breaks, setting boundaries around your work hours, and learning to delegate tasks. It's also essential to prioritize activities that rejuvenate you, such as exercise, hobbies, and spending time with loved ones. Saying no to overcommitment allows you to maintain a sustainable pace, ensuring that you can continue to perform at your best over the long term. Remember, true success isn't just about achieving goals. It's about maintaining the energy and passion needed to pursue them. By avoiding burnout through strategic no's, you'll be better equipped to achieve sustained success and fulfillment. Chapter 5. Quality over quantity. In a world that often values multitasking and constant activity, successful people understand that quality trumps quantity every time. They know that producing high-quality work is more impactful than doing numerous tasks with mediocre results. By saying no to the barrage of demands and focusing on delivering excellence, they set themselves apart. Steve Jobs, co-founder of Apple, epitomized the principle of quality over quantity. When Jobs returned to Apple in 1997, he famously streamlined the company's product line, focusing on just a few high-quality products. This decision led to the creation of groundbreaking devices like the iMac and iPhone, which revolutionized technology and set new industry standards. Jobs' ability to say no to a myriad of projects and focus on perfecting a select few underscores the power of prioritizing quality. Another example is the meticulous work ethic of author J.R.R. Tolkien. Known for his richly detailed worlds in The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, Tolkien took years to craft his stories. He resisted the urge to rush his writing, focusing instead on creating intricate narratives and deep lore. His dedication to quality over speed has resulted in timeless literary masterpieces that continue to captivate readers worldwide. Prioritizing quality over quantity involves a deliberate choice to focus on what matters most. It means dedicating time and effort to fewer tasks, ensuring they are done to the best of your ability. This approach not only enhances the end product but also builds a reputation for excellence. In your own endeavors, strive to identify the tasks that will benefit most from your focused attention. Say no to unnecessary commitments that dilute your effort and instead invest your energy in delivering exceptional results on a few key projects. This might mean spending extra time refining a presentation, thoroughly researching a topic, or meticulously planning a project. By focusing on quality, you ensure that your work stands out and makes a lasting impact. Remember, successful people don't aim to do everything. They aim to do the most important things exceptionally well. By saying no to quantity and yes to quality, you can elevate your work and achieve greater success. Chapter 6. The courage to say no. Saying no is not always easy. It requires courage and conviction, especially when facing pressure from colleagues, friends, or societal expectations. Successful people understand that this courage is essential for maintaining their focus and achieving their goals. They have learned to say no with confidence, knowing that it is a crucial part of their success strategy. Consider the example of J.K. Rowling, who, after the immense success of the Harry Potter series, faced numerous requests for interviews, appearances, and new projects. Despite the temptation to capitalize on her newfound fame, Rowling had the courage to say no to many of these demands. She chose to prioritize her writing and personal life, ensuring that she could produce quality work without burning out. This courage to say no allowed her to continue her creative endeavors and maintain her well-being. Another inspiring figure is billionaire entrepreneur Richard Branson. Known for his adventurous spirit and numerous business ventures, Branson is also adept at saying no. He once said, "Business opportunities are like buses. There's always another one coming." Branson's ability to say no to opportunities that don't align with his vision or values has been key to his success. It takes courage to turn down potentially lucrative offers, but doing so has enabled him to focus on ventures that truly resonate with him and align with his goals. Having the courage to say no involves a mindset shift. It means recognizing that you cannot please everyone and that your time and energy are finite. It also means being clear about your priorities and values, so you can make decisions that support them. In your own life, practice saying no with confidence. Start by identifying your core values and goals, and use them as a guide for making decisions. When faced with a request or opportunity, ask yourself if it aligns with your priorities. If it doesn't, have the courage to decline, knowing that saying no is a powerful tool for protecting your focus and achieving your goals. By embracing the courage to say no, you'll find that you have more time and energy to dedicate to what truly matters. This confidence will not only enhance your productivity but also contribute to your overall success and fulfillment. Chapter 7. Building strong boundaries. Successful people understand the importance of setting boundaries in both their personal and professional lives. By defining clear boundaries, they can protect their time, energy, and well-being. Saying no is a key component of boundary setting, as it allows them to assertively communicate their limits and priorities. One example of strong boundaries in action is the story of Bill Gates. Despite his immense wealth and influence, Gates is known for his strict adherence to boundaries. He famously schedules Think Weeks, where he retreats to a secluded location to read and reflect without distractions. By setting this boundary, Gates ensures that he has dedicated time for deep thinking and planning, which has undoubtedly contributed to his success. Similarly, media mogul Oprah Winfrey is known for her strong boundaries. Winfrey has been open about her struggles with overcommitting in the past, leading to burnout. However, she has since learned to prioritize self-care and set clear boundaries around her time and energy. By saying no to excessive demands, Winfrey can maintain her well-being and continue to excel in her various endeavors. Setting boundaries also involves saying no to activities or relationships that are not conducive to your growth or happiness. It means recognizing when to step away from toxic situations and prioritize your mental and emotional health. This ability to set boundaries is a sign of self-respect and self-awareness, qualities that are common among successful individuals. In your own life, consider where you may need to establish stronger boundaries. This could involve setting limits on your work hours, learning to say no to requests that drain your energy, or cultivating healthier relationships by asserting your needs. By setting and maintaining boundaries, you'll find that you have more clarity, focus, and energy to devote to what truly matters, leading to greater success and fulfillment. Chapter 8. The impact on relationships. Saying no doesn't just affect your personal and professional life. It also has a significant impact on your relationships. Successful people understand that setting boundaries and prioritizing their goals can lead to healthier and more fulfilling connections with others. One way saying no can impact relationships is by fostering mutual respect. When you assertively communicate your boundaries, you show others that you value your time and energy. This sets a precedent for how you expect to be treated, leading to more respectful and balanced relationships. Additionally, saying no can help you avoid overcommitting and spreading yourself too thin, which can lead to resentment and burnout. By prioritizing your well-being and saying no when necessary, you can maintain healthier boundaries in your relationships and avoid becoming overwhelmed. Furthermore, saying no can lead to more authentic connections. When you are honest about your needs and limitations, you are more likely to attract people who respect and appreciate you for who you are. This can lead to deeper and more meaningful relationships built on mutual understanding and respect. However, it's essential to communicate your boundaries and decisions in a respectful and considerate manner. This can help prevent misunderstandings and ensure that your relationships remain positive and supportive. In your own life, consider how saying no can positively impact your relationships. Practice setting boundaries with kindness and empathy, and be open to discussing your decisions with others. By prioritizing your well-being and being honest about your needs, you can cultivate healthier and more fulfilling relationships with those around you. Chapter 9. Enhancing productivity. One of the most significant benefits of saying no is the enhancement of productivity. Successful people understand that by focusing on fewer tasks and avoiding distractions, they can achieve more in less time. One example of this is Mark Zuckerberg, the co-founder and CEO of Facebook. Zuckerberg is known for his minimalist approach to decision-making and time management. He prioritizes tasks that have the most significant impact on his goals and says no to anything that doesn't align with them. This focus has allowed him to build one of the most successful companies in the world while maintaining a relatively simple and streamlined lifestyle. Another example is Tim Ferriss, author of The 4-Hour Workweek. Ferriss advocates for the principle of less is more when it comes to productivity. He believes that by eliminating non-essential tasks and focusing on what truly matters, individuals can achieve extraordinary results in a fraction of the time. Enhancing productivity through saying no involves identifying your most important goals and priorities and then ruthlessly eliminating anything that doesn't contribute to them. This might mean delegating tasks, setting clear boundaries around your time, or simply saying no to distractions. In your own life, consider how you can apply this principle to boost your productivity. Start by identifying your most important tasks and goals, and then evaluate your current commitments and activities. Are there any that you can eliminate or delegate? By saying no to anything that doesn't align with your priorities, you can free up valuable time and energy to focus on what truly matters, leading to greater productivity and success. Chapter 10. Creating a legacy. Successful people understand that their actions today can impact future generations. By saying no to short-term gains or distractions, they can create a lasting legacy that goes beyond their lifetime. One example of this is Mahatma Gandhi, whose commitment to nonviolent resistance led to India's independence from British rule. Gandhi said no to violence and injustice, even in the face of immense pressure. His legacy of peace and equality continues to inspire movements for social change around the world. Similarly, Nelson Mandela said no to the oppressive apartheid regime in South Africa, sacrificing his freedom for 27 years to fight for equality and justice. Mandela's unwavering commitment to his principles eventually led to the end of apartheid and his election as South Africa's first black president. His legacy of forgiveness and reconciliation continues to inspire people worldwide. Creating a legacy involves more than just achieving personal success. It requires a commitment to principles and values that transcend individual gain. By saying no to compromises that go against their beliefs, successful people can leave behind a legacy that reflects their true character and ideals. In your own life, consider what kind of legacy you want to leave behind. What principles and values are most important to you? By saying no to actions or opportunities that compromise these values, you can ensure that your legacy is one that you can be proud of. Whether it's making a difference in your community, advocating for social justice, or inspiring others through your work, your legacy is a reflection of the choices you make today. In conclusion, the power of saying no cannot be overstated. Throughout this video, we've explored how successful people use this simple word to protect their time, energy, and well-being. By prioritizing their goals, setting boundaries, and focusing on quality over quantity, they are able to achieve extraordinary results. Saying no is not about being negative or closed-minded, it's about being strategic and intentional with your resources. It's about recognizing that every time you say yes to something, you are saying no to something else. By being selective about where you invest your time and energy, you can ensure that you are moving closer to your goals and not getting sidetracked by distractions. So, the next time you're faced with a decision, ask yourself, does this align with my goals and values? Is this the best use of my time and energy? By being willing to say no when necessary, you can unlock new levels of productivity, focus, and fulfillment in your life. Remember, saying no is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength and a crucial step on the path to success. As we conclude this enlightening journey, remember, every no you say is a yes to your dreams. Keep embracing the power of saying no, and watch as your life transforms before your eyes. Thank you for joining us today. Stay tuned for more empowering content, and don't forget to hit subscribe for your dose of inspiration. Together, we can all say no to the ordinary and yes to the extraordinary. Have a fantastic day.